Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So today is day 3 of our Thanksgiving cooking journey. So just to let you know, at 8 a.m. this morning, about an hour and a half ago, the turkey was already out and kind of just sitting in its own juices. We do that because for every hour you cook the turkey, you should let it rest so it reestablishes all of the juices inside of itself. And so we're going to reveal the turkey. So let me switch over the screens and then we're going to start all the cooking because we've got to get the gravy done, the mashed potatoes done, the roasted carrots, the salad, the biscuits, and get it all pretty and ready to go in about 2.5 hours. So we're just going to be flying today. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. So, turkey. We're going to slowly peel the cheesecloth off. If it sticks anywhere, you're going to just pour some gravy over it and keep it going. And I know my turkey is usually done when it like splitting apart. And you want to make sure that it's in the center over 165 degrees. It's just peeling right on off. And look at that deliciousness of a turkey. I need the garbage can. My husband will be helping me today because his goal and kind of just basting the rest of this off with that, he loves carving the turkey. So he gets to do that. There is our beautiful oven roasted turkey ready to go. So we're going to start making the gravy here in just a second. And with that, we're going to be removing the wings off and the tail off. And we're going to fry that off to get some more of that really deliciousness from the juices. So let me get this off screen in a second because there's one more thing I've got to get out of the turkey as well. I've got to get all that veg out. So you see how the turkey is just swimming in all of its juices? I am going to get all that veg out. Spoon, and where is that fork? That's the one thing I was missing this morning. There it is. So I'll get all the veg out. So the garlic and the onions and the shallots, we're going to get all of that out because that's going to go into help making our gravy even better. Just like falling apart. Still nice and warm and hot. What do we got going on here? It looks bussin'. It is bussin'. I'm going to take those herbs out. Save that garlic piece. Toss those herbs. Just making sure that I got no more delicious garlic or... Now I remember that I did stuff one onion up in the neck. So we'll get that out. And then right up in there is that last onion. Make sure there's no more onion left in there. There we go. So that is all done. Let me get this over to my husband so he can get the wings and the tail off for me. One of the few things he loves doing, and then you can rest the turkey on that plate. The platter. Or, yeah, just put on the platter. It's fine. The whole turkey. Once you're done carving there. And then, let me get the pan ready to fry that off. Yep. And I'm getting warm in this kitchen. Whew. So, gonna get this all carved up and fried up. We're gonna put a little olive oil into the pan here. And start just cutting all of this goodness up. It doesn't have to be pretty. We just want to fry it off. The biggest thing we're going to get going on this is we want to just extract the rest of the juices out. Because we're going to take a sieve and just get rid of all the chunks later. But we just want to be able to fry all this off and extract the rest of the amazing flavor for the gravy. Can't wait for the mashed potatoes. Yeah, that's going to be, I forgot where. I think right after the gravy here. Okay, you want to bring that over here? Just throw it in the pan. So there's the wing and the tail. Because you're not going to eat that. You might as well just extract those awesome flavors off of it. Huh? Yeah. So we'll get this frying off here in a second. So yeah, right now we're just trying to keep extracting more and more flavors from the turkey, so we can ever so slightly a little more. We're just trying to get every last little bit of flavor out of whatever's left over from the turkey to sit there and create more flavor. Okay, so that is almost done. So we'll start putting some gravy juice. In there and start working on the flavor profile more. I just need help with this though. Yep. So just fry that off a little bit. Second, I need this poured in here so I know how much so I can make it. Let me give you a sieve. So right now my husband off screen is getting all the juices into a measuring cup for me so I can see how much juice we have left. So I know how much roux to make so I can make the correct thickening amounts for and basically we're just going to reduce this flavor down to nothingness. The realistic cake, I'm actually not that great at decorating cakes. I make delicious cakes, but I can't, there is no way I can do like, is it cake? I do not have that skill. I guess I usually focus more on flavor and how delicious it is versus the way it looks. Because like right now, this looks like pea soup, for lack of better words. So, delicious flavors. So yeah, this is actually almost done here. Looking at 3 cups here or something.
All right.
Yeah, that's why I need to know how much liquid so I know how much roux to make. So basically, like 2.5 cups, I need to make a 1/4 cup roux. But it looks like if we get pushing 4 cups, I'll have to be making a 1/2 cup of roux. Okay. Things as I'm going. My knife off.
Pretty cold.
We still got a little more.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine because that's what this bowl is for. So if you wanna, so far dump this into here. That's 4 cups. If we can get 1 more cup, then it's easy for me to do this. Found some more extras, adding more flavor. So I'm just gonna pop 5 cups. So it looks like we're gonna have 5 cups of deliciousness of juice for the gravy. So with that math, I need a 1/2 cup of ghee, a 1/2 cup of flour, and then we're gonna probably put a 1/2 tablespoon of garlic powder, a 1/2 tablespoon of onion powder. I do want to taste before, I want to taste this a little bit just to see where we're at on flavor profile. And then we're going to have to add salt and a lot of pepper. So, was it about another cup? Okay, cool. This is so beautiful. So I've got 5 cups of like liquid gold here. And that is all the juices left over from that. Super hot, but I do need to get that flavor profile. It's going to need garlic and onion, even with all this deliciousness. Heat off. Now we're going to scoop all of this into the sieve and extract the last of the flavors here. Slowly but surely. Now we're just going to press at the back of the ladle and just get the rest of all of this deliciousness out. This takes a hot minute. I'll find that bone. Take that out. Because it's hot, hot, hot. Makes it easier to gets heavy after a while. So this was our 2 onions, our whole ton of garlic, and our shallots, and then of course some of the parsley and thyme leaves made it in there too. So it's all of that going on. I think we almost got as much as we could out of this. But yeah, as of right now, all we're doing is extracting a ton of flavor. Okay. That is gone. Now, I'm going to delicately just try to clean a little bit of this pan out. Not a lot, I just want the burnt stuff off. Okay, so I need a half a cup of ghee. Using ghee because I have lactose intolerant people coming. So, or you would use a half a cup of butter. So a roux is the thickening agent in gravies. And so it's just equal parts butter, ghee, or your oil to equal parts flour. So right now we're just going to get all that in. Ghee's expensive, so trying to get every last drop out of that dry. That is done. So that's starting to melt nicely. Now we have to get a half a cup of flour. And then basically you're just going to turn this into like a paste. So. Also at this time I realized that we do need some garlic and onion powder to go in this and some salt and pepper. And with that, we'll add that now too. So that was way too much salt. So we're gonna do like a half a, I don't know. How am I feeling about this? A little more garlic. So a tablespoon of garlic and then a tablespoon of onion powder we're gonna do. Or a tablespoon, not a half. I'm gonna do a full tablespoon. Probably also whatever I got on my hands. Okay, so Time to reheat that. And we're going to get this mixing. And once it turns into like this clay-like mixture, we're going to slowly add the gravy in, or the butter in to make the gravy. Looks like it needs a little more flour. Because it has to be like a pasty material. So yeah, when you're working with a different oil, so like a different type of butter, you just have to sometimes adjust the recipe as you're going. Okay. Get some pepper going. So I like making my gravy insanely savory, so I like the peppery and the salty taste of it. I don't like a sweet gravy. There we go. That's nice and I want that. So we're going to slowly ladle in. Of course, I threw that one in the sink. Ladle. So you just want to keep incorporating this together. If you dump it all in, you're going to have the flour go somewhere else. It's going to separate weird, and it's not going to create that nice thick base you want. Closer. Just keep adding. See now how it's starting to incorporate as one? This is what we're looking for. Also, at this time, I'm probably going to do a taste test because it's still thick enough. If it needs more garlic or some more onion, I would add that right now. Salt and pepper can keep being added, but as of right now, it's like half liquid, half paste. So, perfect. Once the time hits later, it's going to have this nice peppery. So it was the right amount of salt, right amount of pepper, perfect on the garlic and onion powder. And finally, I got the lemon right. I'm going to do some whisking motions because we really want to get the oil and the roux to mix nicely. So you're not dealing with this glob, and then you're not having like oil separated either. I might come in with a whisk for a minute, and it's kind of a faster way of doing it. Let me get the whisk. Just be better. Pull out the one with. Thought I did. Yes, I did. It's over here. This is the whisk I wanted. So see how now it's all kind of incorporated better? Good gravy is a process. Doesn't take a while. Let's see if the last little bit of the oil incorporated in. We're gonna add some more. And just kind of mix it until it becomes one color or one consistency. And it's still nice and like a thicky, it's thick and it's soupy and it's that perfect gravy texture it's turning into. And I'm keeping it on like a medium heat so the flour doesn't burn while we're still adding oils. It doesn't go to a boil, so it doesn't thicken quickly. Let that heat a little bit. And then once I make this all a consistent mess here, we are going to add a good sprig of thyme in there, and then we're just going to let it simmer. And that is every last drop of the gravy. Almost all one consistency. So yeah, this is about 5 cups of gravy in here. If you don't need that much gravy, you don't have to make that much gravy. I know we need this much gravy. Gravy's kind of a staple in our household. And now it looks like I got it mostly all consistent. Yeah, there's no oil hanging off on the side. It's all one piece. Keep that nearby. Get our sprig of thyme. That's what I wanted. Just kind of dunk it and let it cook off in there. You could put a bay leaf if you want. You could do rosemary if you want it in there. I just really like the peppery taste of the thyme. So moving this off camera, we're going to leave it on a simmer. Turn that heat off. We're just going to let it simmer and just stay nice and warm. Next is the potatoes. Yay! I know someone's looking forward to the potatoes. So I need this filled up to there with water. So we're going to roughly make 5 pounds of potatoes. After I clean this area up. Okay. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Kind of will need that. Let's see. I do want to keep the whisk just in case I got to whisk that gravy a little more. Don't need this. Yay! So, colander, because I just need to quickly rinse these and dry these because that's the one thing I forgot to do this morning. Right, wash my potatoes. So we're going to start with a pot of cold water. So rule of thumb when you're boiling something, if it's a root vegetable, so if it grows in the ground, you start with it cold and then you boil it. If it grows up like corn, you bring to a boil and then you, yeah. So I need half this basket of potatoes. About 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but they have to be medium size, so that isn't happening. One more small one. Can you get these rinsed off and then we'll scrub them? So with our potatoes, we're going to be using, let me look at my list here, 10 medium potatoes, a half a cup of milk. In this case, we're going to use coconut milk because we have someone that's lactose intolerant. A quarter cup of ghee. We're going to press 6 cloves of garlic, salt and pepper, and a little onion and garlic powder once it starts thickening up. And then some salt and pepper. I think I said salt and pepper, but if I did it, we need salt and pepper. So let's get some garlic cloves kind of going as the potatoes are getting washed and scrubbed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's just see. These are little. Not that one. Get these. There we go. A lot of cooking is based on feeling. So I have my garlic press out. We'll need that. And the bowl for the potatoes. So let's see how that's going. I've got these skinned. Let's just do that. We need to dry them. So if you want to get a thing of paper towel. Thank you, sweetie. He offered to help as long as he wasn't on camera. So I've got another half of a kitchen over there. So gotta take a coffee break here in a minute. Just making sure that the gravy still looks like gravy. You know what? While I'm waiting for that, I can get the goat cheese situated. So for the goat cheese, we're going to be making fritters. That's for the goat cheese salad. The goat cheese needs to get cut up into little slices, and it needs to be chilled in the freezer for a while. So we'll get those going too. It's like when you're trying to assemble a big meal, you've got multiple pieces going on at all times. So you're just trying to be productive with your time. You don't want a lot of downtime, if that makes sense. Sometimes if there's downtime, you're missing out on something. It's going to take the potatoes roughly 25 minutes to a half hour to come to a boil. I do need to remind my moderator not to trip on the cords. There's a cord here. Because this is Thanksgiving. So this is where we're at. We've got that going. Let me get the goat cheese out. So because it's Thanksgiving, we're doing a cranberry cinnamon goat cheese. So we got that from the store. And we're going to cut these into 1 ounce slices, or basically, because it's 8 ounces, we're going to cut it into 8 slices. I need to figure out what plate I want to put it on in the freezer. This plate will work. No one can see you. I have a moderator and a husband that don't want to be seen on camera, so. Let's get that good cranberry goodness all on there. So, 1, 2, about a 1/4 inch slice should do the trick on these. Take the knife again, because the cheese sticks. And there we go. More cranberries, goat cheese. Try to keep them apart so they don't stick when I go to freeze them. And there we go. So this goat cheese will be for our cranberry fritter salad. So that's got to go in the freezer to start to harden. And it makes it easier to fry it as well. So I get this going this way. So our goal today is to eat at noon. So I kind of like trying to have all the food done by 11:30. So if something happens or I forget something to cook, I have a half hour to figure out what I need to do. Do I have some potatoes I can cut now? In a good way? Okay. I'll just grab as I'm going. Whatever's fun. So I like leaving the skins on. It's kind of our jam. So because we're just boiling the potatoes, a quick little rough cut. The bigger they are, the longer they are going to take to boil. So just decent sized cubes. Might have put too much water in here, but that's okay. We'll take out if need be. So once we get the potatoes mashed, we will be transferring them into a crock pot so they can stay nice and warm. Why did I do that? I don't know. Using some red potatoes because they look fancy. Adds a pop of color to the food. And I'm really hoping my fan that loves potatoes is watching. Because I think he literally tuned in today just to watch potatoes. Gonna need to get a ladle out. Can you find me another ladle, please? I need to get rid of some of the water because it's full. Potato down. That looked gross. That potato went down too. Like in this case, I see ugly. Get rid of that. A little more there. So if you want, you could totally peel your potatoes. It'll still have the same cooking time. I just like the rusticness of the way the potatoes look when there's potatoes have the skin on them. Also, someone taught me one time that most of the nutrients that are in a potato, and we're going to try to show this. Who knows if we can see it or not. There's this like little ring that's like 1/4 of an inch off, and it said that the nutrients are between the skin and that little line there. So basically when you're peeling it, the nutrients go away. I don't know how true that is, but I'm like, huh, that's true, then I don't want to get rid of all those nutrients. Okay, I need a little bit of something to transfer. That picture, because there is a ton of water in here. No. I kind of overestimated. I do that occasionally. It's like you want enough water so it can move in, but on the flip side of it, it's and I just made a mess. We'll save the water just in case we need more. Because you want enough liquid in there that the potatoes can kind of float and dance so they don't stick to the bottom. Very important. How many more potatoes? Lots more potatoes. So I don't get overwhelmed by. Okay. There we go. That's it of the potatoes that are going in there. Sometimes you just feel overwhelmed by the process. You're just like, oh my gosh, how many more potatoes do I need? Oh yeah, because I'm feeding an army. Actually, I always say I'm feeding an army, and I don't. I just don't know how to really cook less food. Try. So I really hope my potato fan is on. The gravy is still being gravy over there. That's good. Okay then, almost done here, and then we can start working on the roasted carrots. Actually, I do need to get something out of the pantry. Can you look in the condiment bin and see where my honey is at? I need more honey. I need honey, honey. He didn't get that. Yep, it's honey. It's corn. No, it's not. Okay. Last potato. Make sure that they're all submerged in water. Just a little more, not a lot. Now we're going to bring this to a boil. Roughly between 25 minutes and a half hour, the potatoes will be soft enough to start mashing them. Carrot time. So, this. Okay. So, I'm going to have a tray that's like this parchment paper. I'm going to have it behind me, but I wanted just to show you guys that's what that craziness looks like. Get the recipe out for my carrots. So I need to get my carrots out. I'm going to need some more garlic. There's my beautiful carrots. Peeler. Garlic. If you can't tell, I really like garlic. So before we start peeling the carrots, we're going to get this mixture of the glaze that's going to go into this bowl here. So we need, can you get me some teaspoons? I totally forgot to need teaspoons. We're going to need some salt, pepper, oregano, thyme, honey, olive oil. Yeah, we're going to be here for us. Where's my oregano? That's, and then, oh, no, oregano's up here. Thyme. And then we'll put some parsley in too. So those are the ones hanging up in the thing. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So 1, 2. Thank you. 3, 4. And now I'll get to do the same thing with honey. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I know a count method isn't accurate, but it's the closest I'm going to get without making an entire mess with honey. So that can go away. We're going to put some of our herbs and spices in now. So a teaspoon of oregano. So the carrots, it's going to have a sweet, savory deliciousness thing going on. Some thyme. I like adding parsley for color sometimes. Just so it makes it so pretty. And then salt. Teaspoon of that. And pepper. So we're gonna get the garlic minced up here in a minute, and then get ready to toss that up a little bit. Try for my knife. Getting things cleared off as I don't need them. These things away. If you're wondering where my herbs are going, I have them all in little mason jars on magnetic strips, so they sit above my stove. So come on. I have faith in thee. Once this starts to get to a boil, I'm going to lower it so I don't get water spewing everywhere. That was too hard, Nicole. Kind of want to open a window in here. It's kind of getting hot. I mean, I can open the kitchen window. That doesn't bother me. I'm just like, it's toasty in front of the stove. I'll get the kitchen one. That's fine. Yeah. I almost like died. Windows. Whew. Don't step there. So. Trying to show what I'm doing. Sorry if you couldn't see that. I just value my fingers a little more than views. So basically, I just sliced the garlic the long way and then just went. How long do you think it's going to take you to carve that turkey? Minutes. Like how many?
10 and then I said
10 minutes? You're going to have that turkey carved? I'm impressed.
24.
Oh, yeah. Normally takes you like a half hour for a 25-pounder. Yeah. I know we've got another one of those platters somewhere. So just quickly kind of coat all that together. Yay. So now we're going to peel 2 pounds of carrots. So I've got my organic multicolored carrots here. They're so pretty. Whew. And we're about halfway through cooking, right? Because all we have is the salad to make, the mashed potatoes to make, and the biscuits to throw in the oven. So we are diligent. So for that rustic look, I'm gonna keep the top on, just pop off a little bit on that bottom there for that rustic look. It's probably, you're gonna have to ask Danny because the last time I was with the business stuff. So you might want to check my office. Beverage break. It's been a while. Potatoes are almost to a boil. So Nice purple carrots. Fun fact, did you know carrots were originally this color? They were also white and yellow and red. Fun fact. I'm also trying to make sure that the carrots are about the same thickness. So like with this one, I am gonna cut it so it's the same thickness as the other ones are cooking. That roast pan's done, so whatever you want to do with it. It's nice to have a sous chef, even though he doesn't want to be on camera. Hmm? What do you need? Oh no, it still has to roast a little more. I just wanted to know how long, but I wanted to get you prepared. So when I'm like, and now start carving that turkey. Yeah, we also don't traditionally carve a turkey. It's just how the meat falls apart. That's how it ends up on the plate. So we're not fancy. Oh, look at the cute little carrot. The wee little baby carrot. Did I cut you? I did. That's okay. If you hear that bell, that's the school bell. We live near a school. So. Sad part is I knew exactly about what time it was because that, I don't know. Let's get funky. How do I even want to do this carrot? In pieces. Right, you're getting cut there. And you're gonna get cut in half. There we go. So in a second, I'm gonna get this oven preheated to 400 degrees. Then we're going to cook them for 25 minutes. Then we're going to flip them over and cook them for another 20. And then we will have delicious roasted carrots. It's the wishbone, Shannon. It's a carrot wishbone. It's a wishbone for vegetarians. Didn't mean to offend. It was a joke. Okay. Preheat that oven to 400. You can't tell I'm getting a little loopy. I've only been up since 4. Getting that turkey all turkey-fied and basted and all that stuff. So, yeah, we put the turkey in at 4. We cooked it till 8 o'clock. Pulled it out, and it was beautifully cooked, beautifully temperatured, and we pretty much let that rest until like 11:30. And then my husband starts carving it, and yeah, that's what happens that way. Another liquid break. So yeah, we're going to gently toss now the carrots in that mixture. Make sure they're all thoroughly coated. Forget this. I hate, I keep trying to be fancy. That's not me. I'm like, oh, I'm going to use a spoon and I'll just go wash my hands. Right? Because who am I kidding? I'm not fancy. Just make sure they're all coated. What's ever left over will get put on the pan and right. Comes over now. We're just going to lay these nicely on the parchment paper. And all to kind of sit nicely and not touch too much. Let me get all the deliciousness out. And there we go. That. Go wash my hands. So I'm going to pop this lid quickly. So I'm going to air out so it doesn't boil over. Lower the heat slightly. Alrighty then. Okay. After I get the carrots in the oven, I will figure out what I'm doing. Because it's just the potatoes are still going to have to get mashed. They've got another 10 to 20 minutes on them. Okay. Thinking about the salad, putting it all together, figuring that out. So last night with the salad, I got a second to talk. So I made the dressing and we're gonna get that all So the dressing's in this little container here. It is, what did I do? 6 tablespoons of honey, 6 tablespoons of olive oil, 4 tablespoons of lemon juice, and some salt and pepper. And that's gonna go with our goat cheese fritter salad. Cranberry goat cheese. So we're going to get that kind of warmed up because the honey that's in it needs to kind of thin out. Yeah. Slightly. Gravy's still looking good. Kind of want to get the potatoes mashed before I start doing the fritters. So I do have a little bit of time to think about that. I could start prepping the mashed potato bowl. See, all these like little parts have to keep moving and get timed correctly. And I think this is why I've come to the conclusion I could never be like a professional chef. All that timing stuff all the time. So, yeah, a couple minutes. These delicious carrots are going to go in the oven. So, yeah. Let's get another container of ghee out. I know I need that. These potatoes, I need a 1/4 cup. I think I need 1/2 cup and 1/4 cup. Get my ghee open. Oh my gosh, this lid is like. Thank you. So, that being said, I just don't want the potatoes to boil over. Because that makes a mess. And I don't want a mess. So, 1/4 cup of ghee. And 1/2 cup of milk. So we've got our coconut milk. Fridge. Teaspoon of garlic powder. teaspoon of onion powder. Teaspoon of salt. And pepper. And that'll be ready for our potatoes. I do need a space for grating potatoes. Like, that's a lot of stuff over there. So get some cleanup going on, and then just so that I can focus on the next process. That'll be ready soon. These will be ready maybe in 5 minutes. So, okay. Oh, I can press garlic into this too. Okay, you guys get to go in the oven for 25 minutes. We're just going to press the garlic because I am lazy today. Heat a little bit. Are you sampling the turkey? I think you are. How is it?
Good.
Look over, my husband's chewing on something, and I'm like, so yeah, at 11:30 you have to start carving it because that'll be the good. And that'll be almost 4 hours. Yep. Well, you've got to stop standing on that heel. And now the garlic is in there. Normally, I would put cheese in, but once again, we've got someone that's lactose intolerant, and I didn't feel like paying an arm and a leg for vegan cheese. So, standards. So that all can. And because I'm a borderline sociopath, I do this all by hand. I'm literally going to mash potatoes by hand. So I just wanted to get this mix all mixed. And there we go. I'm not a sociopath, more like a masochist. I do this to myself. Okay, then. Then it's just the salad and the biscuits. I'm on a roll. Okay. Cranberry sauce will need to come out. Basically, once I get some things done, we're just going to start swapping tables, if you will. Like everything needs to come off the table. Does that make sense? So, because that's what we're going to feed all the peoples. Some peoples. So if I put that in the sink. And I need a fork. One of these days, I'll know what I'm doing. Well, they're pretty much A couple are a little hard still. Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, so with that, I can actually sort of start processing one of the next steps. So for the cranberry sauce, we have a container for eggs, not the cranberry sauce, the salad. We have some panko, or you can do breadcrumbs, and then we have flour in here. It's already pre-measured. So with this, it was pre-measured at 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of panko, and 2 eggs. Or need to go. Yeah, they need to go in there. So 2 eggs, 2 eggs. Getting some coolness from the fridge. Then in a pot here, I already have the oil and it's starting to melt on what we're going to be frying it in. We will get it up to temp to fry, but that's once the potatoes are all taken care of. So we'll move this to one side because it looks like the potatoes will be done in a minute. Yay! And then we can start working on the salad. You know what I want to do? Because I'm afraid that the apples are going to brown. So I'm going to get some lemon juice in a bowl and just dip them. We'll do that. Okay, let's check our potatoes. Basically, you just want to be able to stab them and have like nothing, like if it sticks, it breaks. So they look done. So we'll get this to the sink to drain. And once the water drains, then we'll get the mashed potatoes in there, and then we'll transfer the mashed potatoes to a pre-warmed crock pot. Yep. This, keep that lit, get that oiling. Give it a second to drain. I'll be back in a second, just getting all this to drain. Because it's hot, hot, hot. I'm going to drop these like it's hot. Which we did. Now we're just going to start mashing potatoes. Now, if it looks too thick, you could always add a little more milk or a little more butter. In this case, we're using ghee. So yeah, kind of hope that my fan who absolutely adores potatoes is watching. And if not, he missed the potatoes. But he can always come back and watch later. Sometimes I do see like some skin sticking together, and then I will pull it out. Okay, getting somewhere. Okay. I like how those skins are stuck. Those off. Kind of gonna stir it a little bit because you don't want to over mash it, because if you over mash it, then it so you have some chunkies at the bottom. Okay, not bad. If you over mash it, it starts breaking it down. I am gonna add a little more ghee, maybe like a teaspoon worth. And then probably just a splash more milk. The potatoes are a little on the dry side. Okay, let's see. Still a little chunky here and there. Then I think it just needs a tad more milk, and then it should have that right creamy texture. There we go. Mashed potato down. Okay, I'm going to transfer this into the crock pot. And then we can start working on more stuff. Moderator. Danny, I've got a personal message on the computer. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that. Took an extra minute. Just to let you know, 5 pounds of mashed potatoes beautifully fits inside a crock pot. So, that being said, let me go get my temperature to see this, see where we're at on that. My temperature, my thermometer. So we need the oil to be about 350 degrees. It's only at 150, so we're okay because I've got to process things. Have a drink. And there we go. 9 minutes on that. So what we can do is start getting a lot of the prep work done. So I have to turn around and then flip all the carrots and have them going for 20 minutes. What time is it? I know I have time somewhere. Oh, it's 11 o'clock, so I have roughly a half hour to get all this done. That's my goal. Doesn't mean it's anybody else's. I told everyone we're eating at noon, so my goal is to always be done by 11:30. So when people show up, and if we're all here, then we can eat. Nothing drives me more nuts than like we're eating at noon. Everyone starts showing up, you know, and then the food doesn't get onto the table till 12 or 12:30 or 1, you know. It's like something that drives me absolutely up the wall. So this can go, that can stay, this can go. Okay. And I'm going to do it kind of backwards so it goes straight into the... I like working left to right, but because my stove's here, I got to work right to left. Okay, so, and we can't see all of this. So, flour is here. So we're going to put the cranberry in the flour first, and then put in the egg, put the panko into the fryer. So it's just going to be this never-ending story of goodness going on. Also going to get a plate out, put some paper towel on it to catch some of the oils and not catch my house on fire. Some of you will understand that reference. For my OG cookers that help me, only you can prevent wonton fires. Okay, so we got a little bit on this. We're just going to turn up that heat, get it to 350. We get the cranberry stuff out. They are nice and cold and stuck to the plate. Boom. So basically, once we get this to temp at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, we're going to cook for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to take them off and put them on a paper towel just to let them absorb the oil there. And yeah, so that's that. We're going to move that gravy ever so slightly, because if I can do this right without catching the house on fire, I'm just going to put that there. So they also stay warm. Okay, 6 minutes on that for the roasted carrots. Then we're going to quickly flip them. I'm going to get some tongs out so that I can quickly flip. Get them back in the oven for 20 minutes. Yeah, I think we got this. The only thing we have left to do is assemble the salad, get the turkey carved here in about a half hour, and yeah, get the gravy bowled, everything kind of plated and prettied, and that would be about it. So yeah, biscuits. Need to get those biscuits done. Let me see what the temp is at. I'm using canned biscuits because I knew I was going to run out of time. So, canned biscuit is 375 for 9 minutes. So once the carrots are done, we're going to lower the oven temperature to 375. Get the biscuits in. All these moving pieces come right at the end with Thanksgiving dinner. Okay. Where are we at? Got about another 100 degrees there to go. So let me get my onion peeled. It's just one little step instead of me standing here doing nothing. At least I can get the onion peeled. So it's going to be a red onion that's going to go into the salad. And right now I'm just peeling it, getting it out of the way. So it's one less thing to do. Because the skin decided to be really tight on this one. Okay. Just have a little plate. So grab that one that's needed. See where you're at on temperature. Almost there. So what we will do is we'll start getting these coated. Okay, that's at 350. Pop these in, and roughly, we're at the 2-minute marker also for basically it's about 2 minutes till it's lightly golden brown. Check that temp again. Down a little. $30 on the carrots. Oh, they're looking nice. Okay. Just a second. Let me establish your heat there. Look at these. Those are nicely. Yeah, just a couple more seconds on that. Changing the carrots. Throw these back in the oven. Cheese fritters out. Hit that for 20. Okay, now keep working on cheese fritters like a madman. Who's messaging me? Shannon, do you have my sister's phone number? She's just asking if we need anything. My correct answer to that is sanity. They're going to be here in about 20 minutes. She sent me a message, phone message, text message.
Yeah.
Yeah. So however you want to message her, that's fine with me. Yeah, we got everything. And I did tell her that one day. So if you're worried about cross-contamination, all this gets pitched when I'm done. And that's why I'm trying just to do this process, so I'm not going to cut up any fruits or vegetables right now. With the carrots, I use tongs. So basically anything with the egg right now is being egged. One more minute. Ooh, they're ooey gooey. So in about 20 minutes, there's going to be people coming through my back door, which is behind me here. So jokingly, you can ignore them. It's just family members. Not in a mean way. Just here's what it is. Told them I was filming, so. I keep thinking those little black chunks that I like burnt it. I'll show you. It's actually the cranberries. I was like, oh. Okay. These ones. Let's check that temp. Cool down just a little bit. Just have to keep tweaking it. That's totally fine. Okay, so we have not many more cranberries to make, and then I just got to make the salad. Could actually probably, after I get these into the bins, I can actually probably start getting the biscuits ready. I might need one more egg. Maybe. I don't know. Just depends. Sometimes when I do this, I have too much egg, and other times, like, I need one more egg. So that's done. Biscuits out. clearing that off a little bit. These are good. That one could cook just a tad longer. Check the temp. It's got to be a little higher. Okay, give that a second. These need to stay here for that. Okay, let that warm up for just a good minute. Wow, you don't want to heat up, do you? Put that lid back on. That one can. $3.75, 9 minutes. If you explode in your email, that's fine. It'll scare the crap out of me, but I don't have to worry about things then. Get them opened. Okay. Is this enough? That worked out so well. Okay, flour is done, and that'll get pitched. This fritter's got to come out in a second. As soon as I get that eggified. Egg is done. Go wash my hands. Okay, so we're going to slice up that onion, slice up some apples, and then start prepping the salad. So, yay. Just a little bit longer on that. Get the biscuits going. Okay. Getting those crescent rolls all rolled up really quick. Like, so yeah, crunch time. Almost done. I think we got some guests here. Yep. So, sorry I got quiet for a second. I was really just trying to focus on getting all of this done. I do have a problem with hyper focusing. So, in a second here, I'm going to stand in front of the screen so people can get situated on what they need to do. Got one more minute on this. Panko is done. Gravy is still being gravy. Potatoes are done. Salad is it, and then we are good to go. Shannon, you've got 9 minutes before you can start throwing that turkey. We are on a roll. Woo! So yeah, this is where we're at. We're just going to get the last fritters out here in a minute. Fritters are going to be done. Then we're going to get the biscuits. Got 3 minutes on the carrots. So we'll wait for the carrots. Switch over the oven. Temperature to 375. Get the biscuits in for 9 minutes. 2 trays of that. Rotate. That's 18 minutes. I'm going to be like right on time for noon. Sweet. So this is done. Cover that up. Move that so we don't get burnt and die. 3 minutes on the carrots. You don't know what pre-made crescent rolls look like? I'm sorry. Don't know where your life has been your whole life. Yeah. So finishing up the crescent rolls so we can get those in the oven at different times. Oh, almost there. Crunch time. And I do this every year. Go figure. I think it's them. I think they took the long way. These got stickified. Ugh. So, with that, we're going to get the biscuits going. We got 2 more minutes on the roasted carrots. Shannon's going to be starting to cut turkey time. Couple minutes. One minute on the carrots. Heart attack in a can. Okay, is that the thing you want to show? Oh, those. I don't know. I know someone who makes ornaments, so let me look at their prices and then I can get back to you on that. Don't need this tray. Yay. Good decisions were made. Or bad. I don't know. Decisions were made. Let's just go that. 3 seconds. 2, 1 on the carrots, and we're done. Bake 375 for the rolls. Give it a second to reacclimate itself. Is that our guest? Our other one?
Here.
At the appointed time? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Well, he said just in case, go ahead and start.
Okay. Like, I'm willing to wait like just a handful of minutes, but you know.
Yeah, like 5.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I am rushing to get this done, so. Okay, I gotta wash that table now because I got a little dough on there. But that's okay. Everything made it on there. Okay, that's in. These can go in 9 minutes. Okay, so salad time. How do I want to make the salad? I was gonna plate it, but now I want to kind of bowl it. I don't know what I want to do anymore. What's my bowl situation look like? Little. But I know that we're not going to eat a ton of salad, so I'm hemming and hawing about this. Give me a minute. No, I know I've got more bowls somewhere. It's finding me. Give me a second. I'm really thinking about this really hard. I'm actually thinking about this too hard. That was too hard. I'll put the salad in a Pyrex dish. So we're gonna get a couple handfuls of different lettuces. We've got a spring mix and an arugula mix. So here's our spring. And we'll just put a handful of arugula in too. That's enough there. A little bit of arugula just so we have some different flavor profiles. There we go. I'm liking that. Flavor profiles done. We'll spread that dressing a little bit everywhere. Look at that onion going. And slice it as thin as possible. We might only use half the onion because, yeah, just do that a little bit. Make like little, we'll get rid of those, right? They don't look as pretty. It's time for the turkey to get carved now. Joking, I think our one guest just maybe woke up. I am correct. Is that what he said? Mm-hmm. So, that is more than enough onion. Then we're going to slice up a literal crap ton of apples. That's the way I feel about this. We have 5 Honeycrisp apples here. We're going to get them all sliced and diced. But what I'm also going to do is get a bowl, dip them in some lemon juice so they don't brown. If I need more, I'll put more in. So we'll get these sliced and diced. Thinly sliced again. Das ist das. Ignoring my guests. Totally normal. Have no idea how many apples are going to look good in the salad. So we'll go with a lot. We'll just start doing that. 4 minutes on 1 round of biscuits. I think I'm only going to do 1 more apple. Because, yeah, that ended up being a lot of apple. More. What? I have to feed my niece. I said apple and she wanted some, and I'm like, yeah, that has to, like, that's a lot of apples going in there. You're welcome. She probably just stuck her tongue out at me. Kind of. 2 minutes on those biscuits. Keep calling them biscuits, but they're croissants. Because we're fancy. No, we're not. I've already discussed that. We are not fancy. So sorry if I'm really ignoring you guys. It's just crunch time. And like I told you, I get hyper focused. So all I'm doing is just literally cooking right now. Because I'm going to have hangry people here in a minute. 1 minute on the biscuits. I don't know how many apples I needed. It just looks more pretty when I've got like 500 apples on it. Okay, that can get moved. We're going to put golden grapes, not grapes, golden raisins. Jeez. Do this whole thing too. Got like 13 seconds before I got to get the croissants out. That looks good. I like that. Like all the things. How do you guys look? Please tell me you are done. Tell a moment. Oh, you look like you guys can use another minute. Lies. Like the fritters. Where are we at on 10:35? So salad is done. With that to the camera. So there is our goat cheese, cranberry goat cheese, apple fritter salad, deliciousness, whateverness is. That can stay out. We've got about a minute on there, not even a minute, like 18 seconds. Oh, crack. Get that crack, right? We're gonna have to get the gravy back to piping hot. Potatoes are staying warm. How is stew? Why you don't like me? are going in. 10 minutes on these bad boys because 9 minutes didn't work. Alrighty then. What else do we have to get out now? Basically now it's just assembling everything. Getting the gravy re-gravified. Gonna grab another pair of tongs. Mess. Pull the thyme out. That's been sitting in the gravy the whole time. Ha ha. Get it up to a higher heat again. I know this is off camera, but where are we at on time? Beautiful. You know, the one thing I don't have is a gravy boat. I say that every year. I'm like, I need a gravy boat. Do you think I'm at a wedding registry? That should answer your question then. Okay. Moving things around. Clearing off the tables. So we'll have to get moved again. Okay, let's taste this gravy. Let's see if I got any salt and pepper to it. It actually should be. Needs a hint of pepper and a little more salt. Okay, start putting things away. How's that turkey coming?
Good.
So we showed you guys the salads. You guys know what the crescent rolls look like. We're going to bring that cranberry sauce out here in a minute. Actually, I can do that now. Pop that lid off, and then you guys can see how it ended up stabilizing. So, cranberry sauce. Ooh, ah. So, cranberry sauce is now on the table. Salad is on the table. Roasted carrots needs a plate. So we can get those plated. Oh, they're falling apart good. Pour in there. Whisk that gravy again in a second. Roasted carrots are plated. Boom. Gravy's got to go back and get whisked. Gravy is almost back as one unit. Of deliciousness. Okay, grab another spoon. Like that. Let that be itself. I need a gigantic bowl that I can barely reach because I'm short. Hi, guys. Get it in a bowl. 4 minutes on the biscuits. Then all of the food is actually cooked. Then we just have to get the table set and food's out. So yes, we got the turkey, we got the gravy, we got the potatoes, we got carrots, salad, biscuit, cranberry sauce. Later we're just gonna reheat the apple pies and the pumpkin pies. And we got some whipped cream for those. So other than that, that is our Thanksgiving chaos. So yay. Hopefully I've got enough gravy in this bowl so we can just get it served. It's hot. That is enough in there. We'll wipe it down, make it look pretty. That is our gravy. Delicious looking. Heat off. Ladle in. And there is our delicious gravy. As soon as turkey is done, I can show that off. Show it off.
Yep.
Here's basically our shredded turkey, not our carved turkey. So there's our whole turkey there. What else do we need to show off? Do we have everything? I think that's it. Potatoes are in the crock pot. You guys already saw those. We're just gonna clean up this mess now. Biscuits are 2 minutes out. So technically we will be roughly eating in about 5 to 10 minutes. So we'll be right on track for a noon. Thank you. 1 more minute on the biscuits. Other than that, I think we are good to let you guys go and enjoy your Thanksgiving if you celebrated. If not, I'm glad you came along for the chaos. So other than that, I'm going to log this off so I can clean up a mess before the rest of my guests get here. And yeah, don't forget to stay legendary, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.